Welcome back to 9408 Fitness. Jonathan Horton, Carrie Houston. Carrie, we did it. We made it to the final exercise from the 7-minute fitness test.
It's the best one.
Best one? You think it's the best one?
Man, it's the one that gives a lot of people a lot of anguish and heartache, and they want to be able to, like, how can I just do a pull-up? And so it's very challenging. I mean, women want to do a pull-up, guys want to do a correct pull-up, and that's some of the things that we're going to go over today.
Yeah, so here we go. We've got pull-ups, and I've talked to so many people that everybody wants to be able to do maximum number of pull-ups. People ask me all the time, John, how many pull-ups can you do? Or how many pull-ups can this person do? How do I get a better pull-up? Well, today we're going to talk you through the basic fundamentals of a pull-up. We'll go through a few different things like how to adjust your grip, where your hands are on the bar, and how to progress yourself to a really good pull-up. So, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Today, guys, we're talking about the pull-up. And basically, that's starting from a hanging position, pulling your body up to a set point that you decide is a spot for yourself, and then coming back down to that hanging position. There's all kind of things that can happen to your body, different body positions during that time, different ways to do it, but we're going to do it and break it down to one way that we're going to do it in this particular test. That's basically using no momentum and no assistance to actually get yourself up and down. So it's going to be basically going from a 3-second hang, pulling your body up, and going back down to a 3-second hang. There's the women's test, and then there's the men's test. Try to make this as fair as possible for everyone to be able to reach their goal. For the women, your goal is one pull-up. But it's one really correct pull-up. I want you to be able to hang for 3 seconds, pull your body up, and hang fully for 3 seconds again. If you can do that, you get the max points for our test. Let me show you how this is going to happen. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So basically, that's how we're going to be doing our pull-up. These particular pull-ups that we're doing, we're going to be testing more of your strength, more of your body position, more of you being able to take whatever you need to get yourself up there without using extra momentum and extra force. For the guys, 4 pull-ups. It sounds like it's not that much, but I really want you guys to focus on how it's being done. 3-second hang, pull up, descend, 3-second hang, pull up, descend, 3-second hang. So in between each pull up, you have to hold for 3 seconds. And the basic reason we're doing that, guys, is to eliminate momentum and jerking and bouncing and all these other things that happen with your body when we're trying to make ourselves get up to do a pull up. We want you guys, this is a test of strength and of fitness and body movement in the correct position. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to get all stopped here. Pull. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A lot of things have to go right for you to be able to do it that way. That's a lot more difficult than if I do this. Or, and I'll show you guys another really popular, really kind of cool one. It looks cool, it looks fun. It's usually used in some of our sports fitness, but that's a different, it's not wrong, that works different muscle groups, okay? It's not that it's incorrect. It's still a very, it gets you out of breath, it still works muscles, but it's not the test of fitness that we're going for.
All right, everybody, so I want to talk about the grips, or where do you put your hands on the bar and how you put them on the bar. There's a lot of different variations of how you can do it and do it properly. You've got your traditional pull-up with your hands about shoulder width apart. You've got wide arm pull-ups. And then if you have a setup like this, which is obviously really nice to have, we've got every single grip option possible. You can go parallel hands, chin up style. So I want to take you through all of these really quickly. If you don't have a bar at your house, I highly recommend, if you can't get into the gym every single day, especially times like these where we're in quarantine, you can go to your local store, sports store, and get a $20 chin-up bar that just goes between the door frames. Makes it really easy to work on some of these things that I'm about to show you. So let's start with the traditional grip for a pull-up, which I think you've already seen Carrie do enough, but I'm going to do a couple more anyways. So what I recommend is having your hands about shoulder width apart, and that's about right here. So nice tight core. We're going to go into detail a little bit more later about what to be doing with your lower body during this, but you'll see I'm going to stay pretty rigid in my lower half. Jump up, shoulder width apart, up and down. That's the first one. The other one that I like to use a lot, these are probably the two that I use the most, is a wide arm pull-up. Hands a little bit wider, as wide as you're comfortable, up and down. Now you may ask, well, what's the point of doing anything different than a traditional pull-up? Every single position that you put your hands in, doesn't matter if it's traditional, wide, or if you go under grip for a chin-up or not, it's going to work different muscles. If you're wide, you're really activating the lats. If you're close, you've got a little bit of lat activation, you're doing a lot in the upper back. If you go under grip for a chin-up, which we'll go into detail again later, you're really starting to activate the biceps if you do it properly. So I'll show you a couple more. This one is parallel hands. I like this one a lot. People tend to feel much stronger in this grip position. Hands right here, pull up and down. And again, that does start to activate the biceps a little bit more. As you move from here to start to shift, rotate the hands in, your biceps really get involved, and I think that's why a lot of people feel much stronger when they get away from this position. The final one that I want to show you is mixed grip. Okay? Not a lot of people do mixed grip pull-ups. We use them a lot in gymnastics. But a mixed grip pull-up, one hand under, one hand over, and then you can switch. So one of the main reasons that I like to do all the different variations is because in sports like Ninja Warrior, maybe CrossFit, even gymnastics, if you're really interested in calisthenic type sports, you want to be ready for whatever is thrown at you. In American Ninja Warrior, we go from obstacle to obstacle, maybe swinging on a rope, where you have to hold yourself like this, maybe swinging on monkey bars, maybe swinging on some bars that are parallel like this. You never know. You want to build overall strength in every position with your hands, and so it's really good to train every style pull-up that you can think. Okay, Carrie, we've gone over a bunch of different fundamentals of different style pull-ups. Let's say I really want to learn a pull-up.
Yeah.
I went to the store, I bought my pull-up bar, I hang on that bar and I realize I cannot even come close to doing one proper pull-up.
Yeah, you're just not going up.
I'm not moving.
Trying.
I'm not moving. Where do I start?
John, I say it all the time, and this is one of the things that I tell people to reverse your thinking about a pull-up. I want you to focus first on going down. Learn which muscle groups you have to actually use to perform a proper pull-up or a proper descend of a pull-up. So the opposite, so actually a lower down. So that's how we're going to start. It's basically just getting you up there and then teach the muscles how to lower yourself down properly. So once you get that, then we'll go to the next step, which is going to be then trying to hold your body up there once you learn that position. And then finally, in reverse, I'm going to show you how to use those muscles that you've now learned to pull your body up. But I promise you guys, this is the way to do it, because there's a thing called eccentric action, big word, and all that means is the negative. And that's how you build actual strength, is in the eccentric. And so when you get up there and you lower yourself down, that is eccentric action. That's going to strengthen those muscles.
All right, so talk me through it. We're going to show the first step in that, I like to call it the descending pull-up.
Yeah, so we're going to just grab a bench or something that you can use to basically get your body. No, if you're standing on a floor and you're in your home and you're pretty close where you can just jump up there, you won't need this bench. But because this is kind of high, I just brought up a bench or a box over so John can get up there pretty close, and then he can literally jump up there as high as he can, and I want him to lower. Now this is the key to a complete hang, okay? Until you can straighten your arms all the way out, jump up and lower down as slow as you can until you come to a complete hang. You will be amazed, and like you'll find yourself that takes a certain amount of muscles just to hang. You may have a difficult time hanging first, so never cheat yourself out of that complete 3-second hang at the end of lowering yourself down.
Absolutely. So step number 2.
Step number 2 is jump up there. I want you guys to, your goal is to hold for 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
And then just come on down.
That's a long hold. 10 seconds is tough.
That's your goal. It may start off with 3.
So
maybe 3. But your goal is 10.
So jump and just hold.
Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on down. If you can lower down, if you still got some muscles left to lower down, then of course lower down. If not, that's all you got, go ahead and just jump down.
All right, so that's number 2. What's the final progression to being able to do a pull-up?
The final progression is now go to that hang position, hold for 3 seconds, and try like anything to just engage those same muscles that were holding you there and lowering down to pull your body up.
All right, so you're basically telling yourself, I'm going to give it all I've got for 1 rep.
For 1 rep.
1 rep, that's it. So,
but don't cheat. Start from the hang. 1, 2, 3, and then give it all you got to get up there.
So even if you can't make it all the way up as you're working this, you think, all right, I can do the descending, I can hold, time for me to work on the ascending pull, but you can't make it all the way. Go as far as you can, and then come back down.
Let me tell you guys something. I want you guys to give yourself credit, okay? Don't always be so hard on yourself if you can't do a full pull-up. Find success in the lowering down. Find success in the being able to hold. Find success in being able to hold for a longer period of time. And then this may be, weeks or months before you can eventually be able to do a full pull-up. But you're going to be finding success along the way. And I want you guys to enjoy those successes. And then build up to your pull-up. And then, hey, you guys will get it. Whether it's 1 pull-up or 2 pull-ups or 3 pull-ups. And then it's just a whole building process. But we're showing you guys how to get started.
I think that's a perfect point to make, Harry, especially in today's world of fitness. There are a lot of athletes out there that decide, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go learn how to do a pull-up. And then they think, I've got to have it in 1 week.
Right.
Or they think, I've got to learn a muscle up in 1 week. Or I meet CrossFit athletes, I'm calling you out, that want to learn a, let's say, anything, a handstand walk in 3 days because they've got a competition coming up. All of the things that we're teaching you, we highly recommend taking your time, following the proper progression. So most importantly, you don't injure yourself.
That's right. Because remember, progression, you're still getting fit while you're progressing. And this whole goal is to get fit and be able to move properly, not just to do something, but to do it the right way so you're more fit and healthy.
Absolutely.
Pull-ups have been always something that I've always enjoyed doing. All the way back when I was a kid, I always liked doing pull-ups. I was able to do, I think, like 24 or 25 pull-ups in like the 4th or 5th grade. So I like to climb on things. And this is something that I wanted to be able to share with you guys. And today, John and I got a chance to share pull-ups as a way of fitness, a way of getting healthy, something that we are actually putting into our fitness test. I want you guys to really, hope you guys got something from this and are able to apply this back to your life and about how you can actually get a pull-up and just get strong and get healthy and fit. What do you think, John?
I agree. I think that's why we became gymnasts. We kind of like to monkey around and pull ourselves up on things. But today, I think it was great to go over some of the most basic foundational pieces of a pull-up. Because it's not something that you want to skip.
Right.
You want to make sure that you are able to perfect things like the ascending and descending pull-ups, the holds, everything that we went over today. So I thought it was great, really informational stuff.
This is just a start. We're gonna be branching off all kind of things off of this foundation of a pull-up. But we want you guys to get just get the basics: how to get up, how to get down, how to hold, and how to get fit.
That goes for all of the exercises from the 7-minute fitness test that we've been talking about for the last several weeks now.
Right.
Things like the push-up, pull-up, squats, jump rope, all of them. We're going to be branching off of those and talking about how to take those core exercises and do hundreds, if not thousands, of other things with them, because those are really, again, the foundation of fitness and getting strong in every form of calisthenics, weight training, all of the above. So we've got a long way to go with what we want to share with you, but I think it's a good start.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll be back with more soon.